Hey everyone, and welcome to my review of Sonic Triple Trouble for the Game Gear. So this is the sequel to Sonic Chaos for the Game Gear, which I reviewed, and if you've seen that review, then you know that I wasn't a big fan of Sonic Chaos. So is Sonic Triple Trouble any different? Well, let's find out. So the game has three main antagonists, Robotnik, Knuckles, and new character Fang the Sniper. I can't really tell you about Fang because you fight him in the special stages, and like usual, I didn't bother with them. Anyway, the first zone is Great Turquoise Zone, and is your usual starter zone, so there's not much to say. Next is Sunset Park, and its gimmick is that you have to use these moving platforms that take you where you need to go. It's not bad, and it looks pretty nice, so overall it's okay. Next is Meta Jungler Zone, and isn't very good in my opinion, mostly because we already had a jungle-type zone in the first Sonic Game Gear game. Then there's Robotnik Winter Zone, which is probably my favorite zone because of the winter setting. I've always been a sucker for snowy-type levels. Then there's Tidal Plant, which is of course the game's water level, which I fucking hated. It's easy to get lost, and controlling Sonic in the bubbles is once again a pain in the ass. It also felt like this zone went on forever. Atomic Destroyer is the last zone, and is a maze-like level as well, although not as bad as Tidal Plant. The bosses of the game started pretty easy for the first few zones, with the exception of Sunset Park's boss, which took me a while. The Knuckles boss in Tidal Plant I found to be pretty tricky with the dodges, and don't even get me started on the final bosses with Metal Sonic and Robotnik, which require very precise movement to dodge. Robotnik's second phase was especially difficult. So that's Sonic Triple Trouble. Again, sorry I didn't go in depth with this game, but it's just that the Game Gear games all sort of blend together for me. There's not one particular Game Gear game that stands out from the rest. They were very forgetful too, which is why it's hard for me to say anything about them. I'm gonna give Sonic Triple Trouble a 5 out of 10. So yeah, that's Sonic Triple Trouble. Yeah, like I said, I have nothing to say about it. It's really bland. I'm well aware that there are a lot of fans of the Game Gear games. There's a lot of people who think that the Game Gear games are really good, you know, like the first two Sonic Game Gear games, Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble. You know, there's a lot of fans of these games. And, you know, that's great. I'm glad there's so many people who like these games. I just didn't get anything out of playing them. They were really bland to me, and they blended together. Do I think Sonic Triple Trouble is an improvement on Sonic Chaos? Yes, but again, it's hard to say for me. I do think it is a little better, but again, to me, they're similar. I just think that there's not any differences. Besides, you know, the zones, obviously, but, like, I'm just saying, like, the gameplay itself, it doesn't feel different. It just feels like more of the same. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. There is more Game Gear games that I'm going to be looking at. In fact, my next game review will be Sonic Drift 2 for the Sega Game Gear. So yeah, we're going back to the Sonic racing games. And yeah, so look forward to that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.